All right. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you're all good. Hope you're all. I miss y'all. I can't wait to see you again. Hopefully, I'll see some of you next year. All right. Well, right now, this video, we're going to answer this question right up here. How do you plan for expenses, reduce debt, and grow savings? Okay. And that's all about budgeting and cash flow analysis. All right. So, what's a budget? A budget is more than just a spreadsheet of numbers and more than just looking at your income and your expenditures, more than looking at the money coming in, the money going out. A budget really is a well thought out plan that is the result of you really thinking about your financial goals and obligation, right? So a budget allows you to plan for the future. A budget allows you to have control over your financial situation and allow you to make those smart moves and make lifestyle changes based on what you planned and what actually occurred. So your budget is like your plan, and then you kind of compare that plan to what actually happens, and then try to adjust that plan accordingly, right? One nice thing about a budget is it can be a motivator. When you make a financial goal and you get there and you make it and you do it, and you feel good about yourself, right? You accomplished it. You did what you set out to do. And then sometimes, life doesn't always work out as planned. There's curveballs out there. And then so when a curveball comes and everything didn't go according to plan, you adjust the plan. Like, all right, now I got to make a little move here and get this back on track. All right. So your budget is really about goals. So budgeting, I want you to think about this careful. A budget is really about goals. It can be financial goals, non-financial goals. Maybe you have a goal about going on vacation. Well, that's going to cost money. That money's got to come from somewhere. You might have to save up some money to do that. So that vacation becomes a goal, and that goes into your budget. Maybe you want to eat healthier, and maybe eating healthier costs a little bit more money. Maybe you need to make a few lifestyle changes to make that happen. That can be a goal that gets included into your budget. Maybe you got a skill you want to improve. Learn a musical instrument, speak a new language, something like that. Maybe there are some expenditures or some time you need to put aside in order to make that happen for yourself. So the budget is about goals, all right? And any goal that requires money in any kind of form, can contribute to the formation of your budget. So the budget is the plan, and the plan is about your goals, all right? So we're clear on that. Once you've selected your goals, though, then we have to take a close look of your income and your spending habits, right? And when we're looking specifically at the money coming in and the money going out, we're talking about cash flow analysis. I'll say that again. Cash flow analysis. That's about money coming in, money going out. A budget is about your goals. A budget's about your plan for your goals. Cash flow analysis is about money coming in, money going out. So these two things are a little bit different from each other. The cash flow analysis really is more that spreadsheet, more those numbers. It's not about making a plan. It's about what's really happening. You're going to monitor your cash flow in a cash flow analysis. You're going to figure out all the different sources of income you've got coming in. Maybe you got 2 jobs. Maybe you got 3 jobs. Maybe you got a job and a side hustle. You got money coming in one way, on one end, and you got to figure out, well, where's the money going out too, right? So you identify where all the money coming in, all the different jobs, all the different sources of income, and you got to figure out all the ways the money keeps going out. And if you've got more money coming in than that's going out, you've got savings, right? If you're making more money than you're spending, you're saving money. You're putting money aside to the future, making those future goals happen for you. If you're spending more money than you're making, though, think about that. You're spending more money than you're making. That means you're borrowing. You're going into debt. So you're getting into the hole if you're spending more than you're making. And that's not always a good situation for the long term. When you're borrowing, you're sacrificing the short term for the long term. Long term, you have to pay that back. Short term, you're spending more money than you're making. And then, of course, if you're spending the same amount as you're taking in, then there's no savings, but there's also no debt. So you're not really saving anything for the future, but you're also not going into debt for that. So that's the 3 different situations you can get in cash flow analysis. And there's lots you can go online, you can find lots of cash flow analysis and budget planners on the internet, and lots of variety of templates and stuff like that. We're going to do a little bit of that in this lesson here, cash flow analysis and budgeting. It's all about living within your means. It's about making sure that income the expenditure ratio is working for you. You want more money coming in preferably than goes out. So that's increasing to get savings, you also want to increase the money coming in, and you want to try to figure out ways to decrease the money going out, right? Trying to figure out how to ease back on some of that spending and trying to increase some of that income so you can get that nice nest egg that makes magic happen for you in the future. And so to do that, you need to increase your savings, in order to like answer this big old question we got up here. How do you plan for expenses, reduce debt, and grow savings? Well, budgeting, identifying your goals, cash flow analysis, the income versus the output, and over time, if you're making more money than you are spending, you can reduce your debt, right? If you're growing your savings, you can also be reducing your debt. So that's what I had to say about this. We're going to get into the lesson after this. Example 1 should be below this video. Take a look at that example below that little spreadsheet, and then I'll be back with a video